You are looking live from Rattler Field, where tonight your San Marcos Rattlers are in a 29-6A matchup against the East Central Hornets. Welcome everybody to Rattler Field. I'm CJ Odom, and I will be guiding you through our first ever live broadcast here on YouTube on the Rattler Up Network. Welcome in. We're excited to have you. We are excited to bring this broadcast to you. Students from the CTE Digital Communications program have worked together to make graphics, to make commercials, to ran cameras, production equipment. It is amazing the things that they have done, and this is our test run. We have been out to the field so many times to make this work, and so they are now having their opportunity to put it all together as we bring you the San Marcos Rattlers taking on the East Central Hornets. So we're going to get started with action in just a minute. Our opponent, the East Central Hornets, they are overall 6-9 for the year. They have a 2-2 record. We actually played them this past Tuesday. We have a home and away this week. We went to East Central on Tuesday, and the Rattlers picked up a 10-0 victory behind a 6-inning no-hitter. And we play them again tonight, and this will put us we're battling for a third-place spot with the Hornets. The Rattlers sit at 10-5-1 overall with that same 2-2 district record. And we are excited to see what this matchup could be. Different pitchers each week, of course, and so you get the home and away. That's the setup of District 29-6A. And so tonight for the Rattlers, we know that we are set up for an exciting matchup with the Hornets. Javi Hernandez goes for the Rattlers tonight on the mound. He'll be starting it. He's pitched 10 innings this year, a 1-0 record, a 3.50 ERA. He has 2 strikeouts to go alongside 9 walks. He's looking to get a good start here and get us going against the Hornets. We appreciate you joining us here on the Rattler Up Network. Again, we have students running cameras, we have students running production equipment, and the students at the Digital Communications program are bringing this broadcast to you. We look to improve each week as we test out new graphics, test out new techniques, and we are just about ready to be underway as the Hornets will take the field here in the top of the first. All right, we're ready to go. And for East Central, the leadoff batter, number 6, Gonzalez. Umpire checks, and we are ready to go Rattler Field. Opening pitch, here it is. Ground ball, and it gets through the shortstop over to left field, and a quick base hit. Hornets have a runner on first to start the game. You see there we have a stadium camera. We have a student on the top of the press box as number 24, S. Tijerina, takes the plate for the Hornets. Pick over to first. Not in time. All right, Tijerina back in the box. Javi into the line, and the pitch. Breaking ball catches the zone for a strike, 0-1. He gets the signs, he delivers. Ball in play. It's out to center field. The catch is made by Elijah Ramirez, brought back in, and there's one down in the inning. Javi Hernandez, the right-handed throwing pitcher for the Rattlers, is a senior. He's one of our team captains, one of 2 team captains, along with Colson Giese. Next up for the Hornets, V. Ramirez, number 21. Javi's set, and the pitch. Misses high for a ball. Gonzalez at first, getting a healthy lead, seems to be teasing to see if he wants to get on the base pass a little further. Ball low for a 2-0 count. Javi, another try over at first. He sees it. He sees that Gonzalez is getting those leads. He's going to keep him honest, keep him on the bases. We don't get that double play to end the inning here. All right, the 2-0 on the way. Found the zone. Strike one. 2-1 to Ramirez. Here's the pitch. Runner goes, plays at second, and he makes it. He steals second. So Gonzalez advances to second on the play on ball three. It'll be a 3-1 count to Ramirez with a runner in scoring position for the Hornets. Early action for the Hornets. Again, they were no hit Tuesday night against the Rattlers, so they're excited to get runners on board and try to get that early lead. Here's the 3-1. Catches the outside corner, and we're going to go be full. 3-2 to Ramirez. Runners should be getting a really healthy lead here on a full count with one out. Foul ball down the right field line. We're going to do it again. Again, folks, this is brought to you by the Digital Communication CTE program. We're excited that these kids have been able to put the work in, get these cameras. We're going to try to get you to meet some of the kids that are putting this together today. Right now, Hornets have a runner at second with one down, full count now. And the pitch is high, ball four. Runner's going to take his base on the walk. Runners at first and second. And the Hornets looking to make some early first inning noise. They're going to send up number 9, A. Sosa.
Yeah, definitely do that. And then right now, Alex, you're on the
They're going to get first baseman Kulwiatrick is going to go ahead and give him first base. We're looking to get this out at the plate to start with. Here's the pitch. Finds the strike zone. Strike one.
Put it on the batter. So whenever the batter is where they're standing now, you're going to be on it, okay?
There's our stadium view from atop the press box at Toyota Rattler Stadium. Ground ball gets by the second baseman into right field. Runners advance. They send the runner to the plate. There's a play at the plate. He gets in. And the Hornets get out to a 1-0 lead with that base hit from Sosa. Gonzalez comes around to score. Ramirez makes his way to third, or actually he's held at second. And the Hornets have an early 1-0 lead with one out in the inning. That sends number 4, Martinez, to the plate for the Hornets. Finds the strike zone. Gets ahead of the built count 0-1. Looks in, and the pitch. Pops it up. Second baseman, right fielder coming together. Second baseman makes the catch. That's Charlie Heggles. Runner holds it second. Doesn't want to test the arm, and there's 2 outs in the inning for the Hornets. So 2 outs with runners on, and the Hornets are going to send number 3, Daniel, up to the plate, looking to see if they can get another one across here in this first. They're already having a better day than they did Tuesday. Tuesday was rough on the Hornets as the Rattlers were ahead early and poured it on. 10-0 was the final. Ball to Daniel, 1-0. All right. Javi looks in. He's ready to go. Umpire didn't like it. Right on the edge there, and it's going to be a 2-0 count. Daniel, a .217 hitter for the Hornets right now. We're going to look back at second. Umpires are looking at, they're going to call a balk. They call a balk on Javi. Runners advance. And this at-bat gets a lot more interesting now with 2 runners in scoring position and 2 outs.
All right. So Shannon will be on the batter. Alex on the runner. Outside.
Here's the pitch. Misses the corner, and it is 3-0. All right, looking to come back. Get back in this count. Runners at second and third, 2 outs.
Second and third.
And it's ball 4 that's going to load the bases. Hornets are all over the place here as they send up number 8, Renteria. It seems weird to have this big of a moment early in the game, but it's the top of the first. Infield coming in to talk to their guy. Javi's been making some good pitches. The Hornets have just been finding the holes.
And so when that happens, when they go to home,
2 outs, bases loaded. This is a huge at-bat early in the game here in the top of the first. The Hornets have already been able to score. It's 1-0 Hornets. If the Rattlers can limit the damage and get this out here, we go to the bottom of the first with not too much stress. Renteria batting for the Hornets, a .214 hitter this season. Here's the pitch. Outside, great stop by Giese behind the plate. We'll go to 1-0. Renteria, one of the top hitters for the Hornets, 4 RBIs on the year. And coach is going to come on out to the mound and have a discussion. He understands the importance of this at bat.
hey, Alex, on your camera, on the front left on the side.
The Rattlers, again, looking to, they're a 500 ball club in district right now, 2-2. They've been outscoring their opponents, though, 133-89. The Rattlers have played good baseball. Coach Webb said to us in the pregame that there's only been one game all season they really felt got out of hand. They've been in the games they're in. They've been close even in their losses. They bring a 2-2 district record. And again, this game and now this at-bat, a huge moment in the district season. Javi likes the sign, and here's the pitch. It's going to be low for a ball. It's going to go 2-0. Working quick here, looking to find the zone here. Even if he can get a ball in play, we can get out of the inning here. Here's the pitch. Just misses outside. It is 3-0. Now, typically this may be a take count, but Renteria, one of the better bats of the Hornets, he may be given a green light. It'll be interesting to see how East Central plays this. Here's the pitch. Renteria didn't like it, thought it was high, but it was at the letters. Umpire gets it. It's a 3-1 count. Boy, we'd love to see Javi come back and get this batter. 3-1 now with the bases loaded. 2 outs, top of the first. And here's the pitch. It's there, and we're now full count. It's going to get even bigger. You know the runners are moving now. Full count, 2 outs, top of the first. It's already getting exciting here at Rattler Field. Hornets versus Rattlers. And here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss. Got him swinging. And Javi gets himself out of a jam. The Hornets leave 3. They do get 1 run. And we're going to go to the bottom of the first with the Hornets leading early, 1-0. We'll be back on the Rattler Up Network. All right, welcome back to Rattler Field. We go to the bottom of the first. Hornets enjoy a early 1-0 lead, but the Rattlers going to get their first crack at the Hornets pitcher, number 8, Renteria. He has pitched 13 innings this year. He has not given up a home run. He's got 11 strikeouts, one of the better arms for the Hornets. So we're going to try to get back that run from the top of the first. Leading off for the Rattlers, number 22, Charlie Helgeson. All right, here's the opener in the bottom of the first for the Rattlers. Takes the first pitch for a strike. Charlie is a junior, also a right-handed pitcher for the team. All right. Takes a pitch low, 2-0, or 1-1. Working quick. Here's the pitch from Renteria. Low, ball 2. Helgeson made a play in the infield earlier in the first, got a big second out. Here's the 2-1, low for ball 3. All right, here's the all-important 3-1. He finds the bottom of the zone as he takes a little bit of a tumble on the mound. That's going to load the count to Charlie. 3-2 early on here. Gets under it, puts a ball in play. Second baseman looking like he's got it, and he does. So a fly ball to second is going to get us started. He got the bat on the ball. He's fighting with 2 strikes. That's exactly what you do there. But he does find that second baseman for the first out of the inning. For the Rattlers, that's going to bring up number 11, junior Landon Munoz. There's a ground ball right back up the middle, and the Rattlers go ahead and get a runner on board. That's how we're going to get it started here. Base hit to get us going. Runner at first with 1 out. And now we're going to see... All right, now we're going to see what the Rattlers can do with this. 1 out runner on first. With center fielder number 4, Elijah Ramirez at the plate. Left-handed batter for the Rattlers. Let a little bit early, let loose of that curveball a little early. Missed high, ball 1. Charlie on first and Elijah at the plate. Both have played in every game this year for the Rattlers. Here's the pitch. Fouls it off. That's going to even the count at 1-1. Elijah actually leads the team in plate appearances this year. 51 plate appearances. Been a cornerstone of the Rattler Ball Club this year. All right, we're back. 1-1 count. Again, not seemingly having that grip on that off speed that he's trying to throw there. That'll take the count to 2-1. Charlie at first looking in to see if he can get any kind of read, maybe try to take second here. 2-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouls back. And our count is even at 2-2. Again, the Hornets got 1 in the top of the first. Rattlers trying to answer. They've got runners. They got a runner on first and a big 2-2 count now. Ramirez watches it go low and inside, and we're going to get a full count, 3-2. All right, Charlie's looking to see if he can get something to run on here. Runner at first, 3-2 count, 1 away. Here we go. Ball in play. Left field side. Looks like it's going to get out of play, and we're going to do that full count again. Way to stay alive. So far, so good for the Rattlers, protecting on 2 strikes, putting balls in play. And we're going to do 3-2 again. Runner goes. There's the pitch. Ball 4. And the Rattlers will have their chance now to have 2 runners on and see what they can do for as Vasquez takes the mound or takes the plate. All right, sophomore number 6, Jack Vasquez. Now batting for the Rattlers as the Hornets come out and try to calm down their pitcher, Jack. They would love to get him out at the plate tonight. Tuesday night, Jack was the deliverer of a 6-inning no-hitter to these East Central Hornets, his actual second straight no-hitter. But this kid can do some great things at the plate as well, and we need it right now. 1 out, runners at first and second. And here's the first pitch to Vasquez. Puts a ball in play, but it's going to be fouled down the right field line. 0-1. One runner in scoring position, 1 away. Rattler's trying to get that early first inning run back from the Hornets here. Here's the pitch. Gets another foul ball down the right field line. We're going to go 0-2. All right, we're going to have another opportunity to protect on 2 strikes. Every batter has so far, it looks like. Here's the pitch. There's a high ball. 1-2. You'll hear us talk not only tonight, but across the season. Lots of sophomores on this team. Jack, one of those sophomores, very young Rattler team, but they have been doing some amazing things for the youth that they have on this club. Here's the 1-2. And it's fouled off down the right field side again. And we're going to do it again. 1-2. The Rattlers have 25 players on the varsity roster. 21 of those 25 will return again next year, with 14 returning the year after that. So again, a young club, but being in these situations is exactly what they need to do. Coach Webb was excited, said he knows that they can handle this kind of pressure. Here's the 1-2. Takes ball 2 to even the count. Runners just itching to advance here with 1 out. 2-2 pitch on the way. And the umpire is going to say that's a strike. It looked a little low. Jack didn't like it. Umpire rings him up. Strike 3. And the Hornets get the second out. And Giese will be the Rattlers' hope here in the first with 2 outs in the inning. Colson playing catcher today, number 25. He's a junior, the other team captain. Another player that's played in every single game this year, looking to put some runners across here with 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Takes one up around the head for an early ball 1. All right, Renteria likes the signs. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Evens the count at 1-1. Renteria has had some issues with command of his off speeds, but it seems like he's gotten that back as he's fooled a couple of batters last couple of at-bats. Here's the pitch. Fouls one back, and it's going to be 1-2. Colson certainly had the timing there. He was on that pitch, got a little bit under it. So you got to like that he's got the timing. Now, if we can put one in play, runners are going to be running on anything. A base hit could score 2 here. Here's the 1-2. He steps off. They're not holding Munoz on second, so they can get a healthy lead here. Hornets focused on getting this batter. Here's the pitch. Misses way high, and we are back to 2-2. All right, Giese back in the plate. Runners at first and second. Giese looking to put one in play, give the Rattlers a chance. Here's the pitch. There's a shot down the left field line. It's going to drop for a base hit. Runner is sent from third, coming around to score. And the Rattlers tie the ball game up 1-1 on a base hit to left from Colson Giese. Great job working the count, stayed on top of pitches. You could see that he had the timing. He knew exactly where he was headed. He knew what he wanted to see. He got the pitch he wanted and was able to rocket it into left field to score the run. And now the Rattlers sit with runners at first and second again in 2 outs. And now the chance for Juan Alonso to take the plate. Junior, number 2. Left-handed hitter. Here we go. Finds that lower portion for a strike, 0-1. All right, we've tied it up. Alonso looking to push another run across. Here's the pitch. Misses outside, 1-1. They are paying a little bit more careful attention to the runners. They don't want them to get that break again. A base hit would score another run, put it into a gap. You can get 2. Rattlers looking to take the lead here. They've done the business that they came to do. They've tied the game up. They got the run back, 1-1. But there are 2 outs and 2 on. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Renteria has seen 6 batters today. 5 of 6 have taken him to 2 strikes. So he is racking up that pitch count early here in the first inning. Love to have some more runs to show for it. Here's the 1-2. Ground ball into play over to the first baseman. He's going to get it by himself, and that's going to do it. East Central gives up the run, and the Rattlers get it back after 1 inning at Rattler Field. It is 1-1. We'll be back on the Rattler Up Network. All right, welcome back to Rattler Field. We go to the top of the second. Having some video issues as our inaugural game of the live broadcast starts here at Rattler Field, but we're going to let you know what you're missing and try to get that video feedback just as soon as possible. The Hornets are sending number 11 Padilla up to the plate to start them off in the top of the second. Here's the pitch. He pops it up. Shortstop out, and Andrew Wilson is there to make the catch. And there's one away early for the Hornets here in the top of the second. All right, Javi gave up the early run in the top of the first, but seems to have settled in, got the Rattlers out of the inning, only allowing run. And then, of course, the Rattlers get their run back to tie it up. Here's the first pitch now. And it's a strike right down the middle. Strike 1 to number 44, Sanchez, for the Hornets. Looking to see if they can recreate that first inning. Javi looks in for the signs. Here's the pitch. Oh, inside. Just about got a piece. Luckily, did not. It is going to be a ball, and it's a 1-1 count. All right, batter doesn't dust himself off like he's not supposed to. Stands back in, and here's the 1-1. Catches that outside corner, strike two. All right, we talked about the pitcher for the Hornets having a lot of pitches. Hernandez had quite a few in the first too. He'd like to be able to get a quick inning here, get himself back on track. Here's the 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. Second baseman Charlie on the rake makes the play to first, and there are 2 outs in the inning. Sanchez goes down 4-3, and we return to the top of the order for the Hornets with number 6, Gonzalez. Gonzalez got on base with a base hit and came around to score. He was the lone run for the Hornets in the first. Finds himself back here to face Javi. Javi looks in, 2 outs quick, and here's the pitch. Misses high, ball 1. Both pitchers seeming to like the idea of working quick. Javi's all ready to go with the 1-0 pitch, and it's on the way. Just misses inside for ball 2. Gonzalez got on the very first pitch he saw to start the game, so now he's looking to work a count. He's got a 2-0 count, looking for something he likes to duplicate what he did in the first. Here's the 2-0. Finds the strike zone, 2-1. Gonzalez gave a little bit of a look like he didn't agree, but umpire says it's there, it's a strike, and it's a 2-1 count. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Deuces are wild here in the second. This will be a great inning for Javi to get out of. Quick inning, get the bats back on the field for the Rattlers. 1-1 tie. 2-2, and here's the pitch. Misses low, and we're going to get a full count. Again, we're working on some video feeds here. Get our video back in. This is the inaugural broadcast for the digital communications program. Kids working production crews, camera crews, and they're working to get that video back with you as soon as possible. Here's the 3-2, and it's fouled up and out of play behind us here. So it lands on top of us at the press box, and we're going to do the 3-2 count again. So again, we've got kids that have created the graphics you'll see, the commercial networks you'll see, as the Rattler Up Network is our opportunity for these students to broadcast games, live events, and other Rattler things for people to get out there and give them that experience of creating and producing live events. Here's the pitch. Misses high, ball 4, and Gonzalez is going to head to first and give Tijerina an opportunity to keep the inning alive for the Hornets. Again, the digital communications program, a group of kids that go through a series of 4 classes in the Rattler Broadcast Studio at San Marcos High School, one of the great facilities that they have here at the high school. And this is their opportunity to get that live interaction in an actual setting. So they're excited to bring this to you here tonight. Hornets have a runner on first with 2 outs here in the top of the second. Here's the pitch, outside for a ball. Tijerina flied out to center field in his first at-bat. Looking to advance a runner. Rattler's trying to get out of the inning here. 2 outs in a 1-1 ball game. Steps off, throws over to first. Not in time. Looks in and sees the signs, and Javi's ready to deal. And there's a ball hit, lifted into right field. Players making the move toward it. Center fielder calls it, and Elijah Ramirez catches it for the 3rd out of the inning. And the Rattlers get out of it. All right, so no runs across the board on 1 hit for the Hornets. And after 1.5 innings, we have a tie ball game, 1-1. We'll be back here on the Rattler Up Network. All right, folks, we're back on the Rattler Up Network and our inaugural broadcast. And as a part of the inaugural broadcast, we're figuring out some technical difficulties. The kids are running cameras, production settings, graphics, and some of the technology involved. A lot of great technology that they're involved in putting this together. We lost video feed, but we're going to go ahead. We believe we have a fix, but it will require us to log off for a minute. So if you're watching from home, stay with us. We're going to come off air for a minute, and I'll get you all caught up on the action as we head into the bottom of the second. Stay with us on the Rattler Up Network. We're going to come off the live broadcast, but we'll be back just as soon as we can. We'll keep it here on the Rattler Up Network. We'll talk to you in just a moment. All right, thank you for your patience, fans. And we believe we are back in action, and we find ourselves in the bottom of the second. Number 9, senior Mason Gamboa worked the count full, but unfortunately went down swinging, and we now have one out in the bottom of the second, a tie game, 1-1, Rattlers versus Hornets. And here's a ground ball to second. He's going to be a tough play, but he makes it, gets over to first, and the out. Wietrich with a ground out 4-3, and there are 2 outs in the inning. That is going to bring up number 5, Andrew Wilson. Andrew's the shortstop for the Rattlers today. 2 outs in the inning. Wilson, again, one of the many sophomores on this team. Like we talked about, lots of sophomores, lots of youth on this Rattler team, but excited to see what they can showcase, and so far so good for this season. All right, Wilson wants to take a little bit more time as Renteria was taking his sweet time, it seemed. All right, we're back in and ready to go. Renteria with first pitch. Ground ball. Nice play by the third base coach to get it back into play, and it's 0-1. Fouls one out of play, headed toward the fans and into the side stadium. It's going to be 0-2 now. All right, can he fight off on 2 strikes? Here we go. The pitch. Missed inside. Good eye not to chase. It's going to be a 1-2 count to Wilson. Wilson batting .219 for the year with a .640 OPS. Hesitated, but it was there. Umpire rings him up. Strike 3, and the Rattlers go down in order. We have played 2 innings here at Rattler Field, and we're all tied up at 1-1. We'll be back right after this. All right, welcome back to Rattler Field. We head to the top of the third, 1-1 ball game between the Hornets and the Rattlers. Leading off for the Hornets, number 21, Ramirez. Ramirez walked, reached third, but couldn't come around in the first inning for the Hornets. Hernandez continues now to working his third inning. And we're ready to go in the top of the third. Ball misses just at the letters. That's the zone he's going to want to be in. He'll be fine there all night. For now, 1-0. Swung on, down the left field side, and foul. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 count to Ramirez. Swing and a miss for strike two. Javi rolled through that second inning, giving up only one base hit, but otherwise getting through it in just 4 batters. Looking to make another quick work of the Hornets here in the third. The pitch misses low and away, and it's a 2-2 count. Javi, one of several students on this Rattler squad involved in the early college high school program here at San Marcos High School, an incredible program where students graduate with both college and high school diploma and college hours. The pitch swung on, down the left field line, foul. We'll do 2-2 again. So Javi, a senior, he'll graduate this year with his high school diploma as well as an associate's degree, a huge boon as he makes his way to college, alongside several other students on this Rattler squad. Leadoff batter in the top of the third, and here's the 2. Ball put into play, and foul again. We're going to do it again at 2-2. The batter, Ramirez, having some timing issues, but he's putting bat on ball. He's fighting alive, making Javi make some more pitches, doing what he's supposed to do. Javi looking to see if he can't dial out that pitch that'll put him away here. All right, he sees the signs. He goes into his windup, and here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, got him. Strike 3, and there's one away in the top of the third. That's going to bring up for the Hornets, number 9, Sosa. He got a base hit in the first, advanced to second before the inning completed. That's the second strikeout on the evening for Javi. And the left-handed Sosa comes to the plate. 1 out in the top of the third. Here's the first pitch to Sosa. Misses low, 1-0. Sosa for the Hornets, batting .263 for the season with 3 RBI. Here's the pitch. Catches that inside corner. We're going to even it up at 1-1. Beautiful day out here at Rattler Field. Wind blowing to the left field side. Nice and cool. The lights are on. And here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. And Sosa has fallen behind 1-2. All right, big pitch coming ahead. Love to get this guy here and take us to 2 outs in the inning. The 1-2. Grounded to second. Charlie's over, makes the throw to first, and they got him for the out. 2 outs in the inning, and the Hornets send up number 4, Martinez. Martinez batting .273, scored 3 runs on 6 hits with an RBI. Looking to get something going for the Hornets here. You see that stadium cam. What's interesting is that stadium cam is going on at Toyota Rattler Stadium, where this girls' soccer team is involved in their playoff game tonight. The softball girls going on here at the complex. Lots of action here in the home of the Rattlers. As that first pitch misses low and away and gets by him, we'll go 1-0. This is an incredible season, time of year and a season for the Rattler faithful. Baseball, softball, track and field, soccer playoffs, lots going on. It is a great day, as always, to be a Rattler. Here's the 1-0. Foul ball up and out of play. It's going to be 1-1. Shout out to our tireless assistant principals and principals at San Marcos High School. They are out working all these games, as well as the coaching staff that provides that support. Appreciate all that they do to make these games safe and secure for all the fans. Here's the 1-0. Misses. Or the 1-1, here's the misses 2-1. Two outs, top of the third. And here's the pitch. Misses up 3-1. If Martinez can get on, the Hornets will send number 3, Daniel, to the plate. He walked in the first. Hornets looking to get a little 2-out rally going on here. Javi very much would like to end it right here. The 3-1. Ball put into play, high and out of play. It's going to make it load the count at 3-2. Every batter in the inning has worked the count to 2 strikes, but Javi's been able to go back and get him. He struck out the first batter he saw, grounded out got the second batter to ground out to second, and now he's worked a full count to Martinez. Ground ball up the middle. Charlie over to make the play. Big throw to first. Got him. What a shot. Charlie diving behind the bag at second. Shortstop right behind him to back him up. Fires it over to Cole, and the Rattlers get out of the inning. Great job for the Rattlers. We are through 2.5 at Rattler Field, and we're all tied up at 1-1. We'll be back on the Rattler Up Network. All right, we're back at Rattler Field. We're going to make some more video adjustments. Again, we appreciate your patience on this inaugural broadcast. We cut to the stadium cam from high atop Texas, or Toyota Rattler Stadium, where the girls' soccer team are having their playoff game. Our student Lucas up there manning the camera. We appreciate him. We're going to stay on this shot while we make some other video adjustments and hope to get back to the multi-camera shot. But the Rattlers are now up in the bottom of the third. Here's the pitch, and it's a ball 1. We're back to the top of the lineup here for Helgeson, who flew out to second base in the first. That pitch catches. It's 1-1. So to give you a little behind the scenes, again, we got students producing, students running cameras. So our score bug is going to be a little out of date while these adjustments get made. This crew has put in so many hours as we take a ball 2-1 to prepare for this, but unfortunately there's only one way to come out and actually get it done, and that's to go live, and that's what they did tonight. They were really excited to do it. Here's the pitch. Ground ball foul. Makes the count 2-2. So in a situation like this, a student now is going to go out and assist the third base camera woman and make sure that is an adjustment. That leaves us without a producer for the moment. But again, these are the live broadcast experiences that these kids are getting, and I'm excited to be able to see them have that. Here's the pitch on a 2-2 low. And Charlie has worked the count full 3-2. As is usually the case in baseball, the guy that makes the play in the last inning ends up leading off, is what we have again here. As Charlie made a huge play in the East Central rally, and he takes ball 4, and he's going to head to first base to hopefully start now the Rattler rally here in the bottom of the third. That's going to bring up for the Rattlers Munoz. Munoz is our left fielder tonight. He got a base hit and came around to score. He's the one run for the Rattlers so far. All right, Charlie's away at first, and Munoz takes the pitch. He squares around the bunt, lays it down. Beautiful bunt. Getting over to first. He might just beat it out, but not quite. Great sacrifice bunt. Munoz moves the runner across, and there's one down. The Rattlers, lots of defense. Coach Webb talks all the time about the Rattlers are built for defense. Score one run an inning, you know you should be able to win a game with 7. That's how they like to play it. You like to see that sacrifice bunt. So now with one out and a runner at second, the Rattlers send up Ramirez. Elijah Manning center field for the Rattlers here today, and here's the pitch. He gets one in play, but it's popped up in the infield. First baseman calls it, and he's got it for the out. All right, that is going to be 2 outs in the inning. We don't want to leave Charlie out there at second. And the man in charge of making sure that that does not happen is number 6, sophomore Jack Vasquez. All right, Charlie's away at second, and here's the pitch. Caught the zone for a strike. 0-1. We're resetting that video feed. We apologize, folks. I'll keep you updated on the ground. Ball out of play is 0-2 to Vasquez now. Runner at second with 2 outs here in the bottom of the third in a tied 1-1 game. All right, Renteria looks in. Here's the pitch. Swung and missed. Got him. Strike 3. Gets what he needs done. The Hornets get out of it. The Rattlers do strand 1. And we wrap up the third. We are still tied at 1-1. The Rattlers will be back in action here on the Rattler Up Network. Stay tuned. We are back here in the top of the fourth. We're in a 1-1 ball game here at Rattler Field, the inaugural broadcast for the digital communications program, as they seek to provide live broadcast experiences for the students in the program and showcase the sports and fine arts and amazing events going on at San Marcos High School here on the Rattler Up Network. Leading off for the Rattlers, or for the Hornets, here in the top of the fourth, number 3, Daniel. Daniel walked in the first, was not able to come around. Fouls the ball off, 0-1. All right, Daniel back in the plate. We're working on that video feed here, folks. We apologize for the delays. We'll try to keep you abreast of the action here still. There's a ground ball to third. Play is made over to first. Got him for the out. Mason Gamboa with a big throw across the diamond. And the Hornets have 1 out in the top of the fourth. That's going to bring up the pitcher, number 8, Renteria, for the Hornets. He struck out in the first. He's been able to hold the Rattlers to just 1 run in this 1-1 ball game so far. And here's the pitch. Misses outside, ball one. All right, here's the pitch. Umpire doesn't like it. We go to 2-0. All right, we've restored some feeds. Getting Scorebug updated here. Appreciate the kids' hard work on this inaugural broadcast. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Great pitch. Renteria could not get around on it. 2-1 the count. All right, here's the pitch. Fastball high, and he swings and misses. Evens the count, 2-2. Seemed like Renteria may have been looking for something else. He could not get around on that. Great pitch from Javi. Now looking for that put-away pitch on a 2-2 count. Here he comes. Not quite. Umpire didn't like it. We're going to go to a full count, 3-2. One out here in the top of the fourth. 1-1 ball game. Ball hit up and out of play to the right field side, and we'll do it again. Okay. All right, looking to come back and get him. One out in the inning. Here's a 3-2. Missed high for ball four, and the Hornets are going to get another base runner. Looking to do something here in the fourth as they bring up number 11, Padilla. A pinch run for the pitcher. Renteria is going to come out. As the Hornets look to make a one-out rally here in an all-important district game here. All right, we're going to see if Javi can settle in and go after Padilla. Double play ball, hopeful. In effect here, potentially. Throw over to first, back in time. Here's the pitch. Got it for a strike. And we lead Padilla off with a strike, so it's 0-1. One away. Again, lots going on here in the complex. Softball, soccer, baseball, it's all happening here. Huge season. Lots of fun going on the San Marcos High School campus here at Rattler Nation. Here's the 0-1. Misses high, 1-1. Again, just an incredible job these kids have done being able to put this together and get this going. They've been excited for weeks now. We've been out to the ball field several times for test broadcasts, test runs, technology checks. As Javi delivers the 1-1. Swung on, driven to left center. It drops for a base hit. Elijah's on it. Guns to third. Runner stays. And a base hit. He advances on a fielder's choice, and the Hornets are in business. They've got runners at second and third with one out. All right, another pinch runner comes in. The East Central Hornets know the opportunities are going to be few and far between. They've got to take care of their business, and that's what they're doing here. Runners at second and third, one out. Bottom of the order for the Hornets, number 44, Sanchez, batting for East Central. Grounded out to second in the second. We have a timeout here calling the field. From up here in the booth, can't tell what the warning or what the message was from the umpire. Nobody moved on, so we're good. And here's the first pitch to Sanchez. Outside for a ball. All right, Rattler's convening at the plate here, or at the mound. We're going to make a change. The call to the bullpen is made for the Rattlers. Great job by Javi Hernandez, keeping him in the ball game. A 1-1 game as he leaves the inning. He goes 3 1/3, only gives up the 1. He is responsible for the runners at second and third, but he's going to turn it over to a teammate here to make sure that we can get out of this inning and put it away. As the Rattlers are now going to rely on number 12, Cole Wiatrick. Cole has pitched 10.1 innings this season. He has 14 strikeouts to go with 13 walks and a 5.41 ERA. A junior here on the team. We talked a lot about earlier that the Rattlers are built on youth. Lots of young guys on this team. Sophomores are in huge supply on this team. And for a young team to be able to go to these ball games, this is a district matchup. Both you and your opponent, 2-2 in district. Now you got a 1-1 ball game in the fourth. This is exactly the kind of pressure situations that Coach Webb wants to see his guys in. And he told us in the pregame he thought that he had no reason to believe that they couldn't take care of business. He's told them all year long. His quote was, "Play your best and the score will take care of itself." He said they're young and scrappy. He's told them over and over again, if you strike out, you strike out. If you make an error, you make an error. Just come and make the next play. And that seems to be the attitude. The guys have been down in games before and been able to come back. They've had a few comeback wins. And so this becomes a huge challenge for the Rattlers. As Cole will inherit the 1-0 count to Sanchez. All right, there's the final pitch. It looks like he's ready. Sanchez coming back up to the plate. And we will reset now here in the fourth. All right, getting in with the catcher, making sure communication is clear there. Top four, one away. Runners at second and third for the Horners. Again, bottom of the lineup, Sanchez up to bat. 278 hitter on the season. And Cole's going to have to go right at him. Here we go, first pitch. Swing and a miss for a strike. Down at 1-1. This becomes a huge batter in a situation like this. You go after the batter and you get him 2 outs with runners on. Becomes such a different ball game. It takes the sacrifice fly off the board. Cole knows that. He's going to go after him aggressively. Here's the pitch right down the middle for a strike. 1-2. That's how you come on. He inherited a 1-0 count. He's turned it into a 1-2. And Wiatrick looking to put him away here in the top of the fourth. Settles into his stance. Timeout from Sanchez. A little different pace here for sure. Javi was working a lot quicker. Cole taking his time, stretching out that communication with the catcher. That's his style. He looks in, and here's the 1-2 to Sanchez. Fouled up and out of play, and we'll do 1-2 again. We talk about the Rattlers being 2-2. Their 2 district losses were both to Clemens. They beat Buda Johnson, and as we mentioned, they no-hit this same East Central Hornets team on their home turf this past Tuesday. A win here puts them back above 500. Right now, we got to get Sanchez at the plate. Here's the 1-2. Misses high for a ball. 2-2. Runner being held on at third. The runner at second being given some leeway here. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him. Strike 3. Cole comes on and gets the strikeout and the all-important second out. As the Hornets now return to the top of the lineup, number 6, Gonzalez. He is 2 for 2 on the day with 2 base hits. And he faces an important task here with 2 outs and 2 runners in scoring position. Looks in, here it goes. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Again, a little slower pace. Hornets are having to adjust so far. Here's the 0-1. Got him to chase a tall one. Fouls it off, but he's got him down 0-2. Pitcher has a buffet of choices in an 0-2 situation here. You know Webb's got the scouting report. You know he's got the spray charts. Let's see what they dial up here on 0-2. And the batter calls time. They're adjusting. This change of pace is put the Hornets on their back a little bit. Again, Javi was working quick. Cole, much more methodical. That's his style. The Hornets are having to react. And here comes the 0-2. Batter did not swing. They didn't appeal. So it's going to be a ball, 1-2. Almost got him. Great pitch. And a great job by the Hornet. Gonzalez to hold up there. He didn't like it. He held off. He lives to fight another day. 2 on, 2 out. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Low and away, ball 2. Cole trying to get him to chase that pitch outside. Gonzalez lays off again. Gonzalez 2 for 2 on the day. 250 on the season. 5 RBIs. And a huge 2-2 pitch coming here in the top of the 4th. Outside, ball 3. And a full count makes for a really interesting position now. We know runners are going on the pitch. A base hit would almost assuredly score 2. Ground ball, fly ball, strikeout gets the Rattlers out of the inning. This is a huge pitch and a huge moment in a 1-1 ball game in the top of the 4th. Cole looks in and delivers. Got him! Strike 3. Looking the Rattlers get out of the inning. That is exactly how you handle a situation. They called upon Cole Wietrich to come in and put him down. He strikes out 2 and finishes them. The Hornets out in the top of the 4th, and we stay tied at 1-1 as we head to the bottom of the 4th, and the Rattlers are ready to get their bats going. Keep it here on the Rattler Up Network. We are back at Rattler Field. We head to the bottom of the 4th. We are locked in a 1-1 battle. Huge top half of the inning as the Hornets threatened, but the combination of Javi Hernandez and Cole Wietrich set them down, got us out of the inning, and we remained tied at 1. And now the Rattlers look to do their thing. Umpire going over to seemingly talk to the East Central dugout. Not sure what happened there. For the Rattlers, catcher Colson Giese is going to lead us off, get the bats going. Fouls one off, 0-1. Colson, we mentioned earlier, a team captain. Leads the team in at-bats with 36. Also a part of the football team here at San Marcos High School. Swing and a miss for a strike, 0-2. Renteria has been a force tonight. He's got 4. He struck out 4 Rattlers, only allowed the 1 run. Here's the pitch. This is inside, 1-2. The Rattlers have been able to get to him, but it was a first inning that was really the only place anybody could get anything going. Javi, Cole, and Renteria have all been able to sit their opponents down in the second, third, and so far the fourth. Giese trying to break that 1-2, reaches out for it. They appeal down to first. No swing, says the first base umpire, and it'll be 2-2. All right, Renteria looks in to get the signs. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging. Strike 3, and the leadoff strikeout is 1 out for the Rattlers in the bottom of the fourth. That's going to bring up Juan Alonso. Batting .259 for the year with 4 RBIs, 7 hits in the season. Looking to get us started with a little fourth inning rally for the Rattlers. Alonso popped up to first in the first inning. And here's the pitch. Misses away, ball 1. Renteria threw a lot of pitches in that first inning, but came back to sit him down in order in the second. Only saw 4 batters in the third, so he's got plenty of juice left in that arm as he delivers, but misses high, ball 2. Alonso also at San Marcos High School involved in computer science and robotics. A lot of our players get involved in so many extracurriculars here as he lets that pitch go for a strike, 2-1. One of the things we're proud of here at San Marcos High School, the students that are able to be involved in so many different things between athletics, CTE programs, fine arts. But right now, it's all about baseball for Alonso. 2-1 count with 1 out in the fourth. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. We've mentioned a couple times tonight, both teams have been able to work 2 strike counts quite often. Alonso will be protecting the plate, try to put a ball in play, and keep the Rattlers alive here in the fourth. Here's the 2-2. Way outside, ball 3. We work the count full. At this point, these deep at-bats are great for the Rattlers. Make Renteria keep clicking on that pitch count. Time called behind the plate. We'll reset. 1 out, bottom of the fourth. And a full count to Alonso. Misses away, ball 4. And the Rattlers are in business as Alonso heads down to first with the base on balls. And that's going to bring up Mason Gamboa. Senior playing third base tonight. Mason's batting .333 this season. Looking to put one in and get his teammate into scoring position. Here's the pitch. Takes strike 1. Alonso trying to draw some attention over at first. You've got Renteria in for the fourth inning. Not only you get a pitch count clicking, but draw some throws over to first. Every throw drains that energy bar just a little bit more. Here's the 0-1 to Gamboa. Runner goes, hit to the first base side. It's caught, and he's able to double up the runner at first. Double play. Hornets playing some solid defense. They break up a hit and run, and we remain tied through 4. We'll be back here on the Rattler Up Network. And we're back on the Rattler Up Network. The Rattlers and Hornets tied at 1. We head to the top of the 5th. Cole Weatrick stays on the mound for the Rattlers after an absolutely incredible 4th inning, coming in the middle of the inning, inheriting a 1-0 count, coming back to get that strikeout, and another one after that to get the Hornets off the field and back in business. He'll be delivering now to Tijerina for the Hornets to start the inning. Pitch misses down. It's 1-0. Tijerina has flied out to center field in both of his plate appearances tonight. Cole would certainly not mind seeing that again tonight. Here's the pitch. Misses a little low again, ball 2. Looks in, likes what he sees. Boy, that one didn't miss by much. But it's going to go 3-0 now to Tijerina. Tijerina, a 385 hitter. Very likely the kind of guy that's going to get a green light on 3-0. Let's see what Cole can dial up. Here's the pitch. Right at the letters for a strike. Got to believe Tijerina had take there. Boy, that was a pitch to hit, but Cole finds the zone. It's 3-1, and we're going to do it again. He delivers. Seemingly the same pitch, but the umpire doesn't like it, and Tijerina takes his walk, goes down to first, and the Hornets back in business, leading off with a walk, and now sending up number 21, Ramirez, to the plate. Ramirez with a walk and a strikeout so far this game. Throw over to first. Almost caught the runner napping, but gets in under the tag. Likes what he sees. Squares around a bunt, pulls back, but it was a called strike. 0-1 to the batter. Again, they're keeping an eye on that runner at first. No outs here in the top of the 5th. 1-1 ball game. Squares around a bunt again, gets it down. Cole makes the play, flips over to Javi for the out. Sacrifice bunt, successful for the Hornets. Each team has one tonight as the Hornets move a runner into scoring position. Javi Hernandez and Cole Weatrick just swapping positions. Cole started at first, now on the mound. Javi over to first. Together, throwing a great game. Only one run allowed tonight, but the Hornets threatening to put more on the board here. Runner at second, 1 out, top of the 5th. And Sosa batting for the Hornets. He went around, high pitch, tried to pull his swing, couldn't do it. Strike to start. Sosa's 1 for 2 on the night, a base hit in the first, grounded out to second in the third. Shortstop and second base. Andrew and Charlie going through their motions with the runner. Ball misses inside, 1-1. All right. Giese sends the signs, and here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Runner goes, throw down to third, not in time. So we go to a 1-2 count, but the runner advances on a stolen base. So now the Hornets, with that runner at third, this becomes an even more crucial at bat, that sacrifice fly, what you desperately want to avoid here. Cole looking to dial up strike 3. Let's see what Colson sends him. Here's the 1-2. Ground ball to second. Runner charges, draws the play. Throw back to third in time. No, umpire says he gets in. We've still got a live ball here. Runner at first goes back. The runner at third advanced on the ground ball. Charlie Eggleston sees that, throws to the plate. Colson Geese throws it back to Gamboa at third. And boy, from here did it look like he had him. Umpire makes the safe call. Coach Webb is not in agreement with that. Coach Webb is sharing his opinion on the umpire's job so far tonight. And he certainly is not happy with that call. It's a big turning point in the ballgame, a 1-1 game in the fifth. What could have been 2 outs and a runner at first results in 1 out with runner in the corners. Umpire was also a little further away from the bag than you think he would typically be in that position. That might also be what has Coach Brian Webb upset. All right, he's going to let the players know, hey, we just go do it. You've been dealt the hand you've been dealt. You can't do anything about it. The call's been made. Rattler's going to try to come back and get him, but boy, that is a frustrating call for the Rattler Nation. And so to reset here, we have runners at first and third, 1 out. And number 4, Martinez, a 273 batter for the Hornets, makes his way to the plate. He's 0 for 2 tonight. And Colson sends the signs out to Cole. And here's the first pitch. Squares around a bunt. Bunts it back. Watching that third base runner, that he was not looking to advance. It was not a squeeze. Runner at first was taken off, but he wasn't able to get the bunt down. So it's going to be 0-1. Infield definitely need to be aware of this. The game of baseball is such a mental game. So many factors to consider here. Bunt, sac flies, base hits, infield playing in quite a bit. Runner gets his lead at first. He takes off. He pulls back the bunt, and he's going to take second base with no throw down. So drawing the bunt is enough to at least get the runner down to second. So now 2 runners in scoring position, and the Rattlers found themselves in this position earlier in the night. 1 out, runners at second and third, knowing that this out becomes huge to take the sac fly off the board. Cole right where he wants to be with an 0-2 count. And here's the pitch. Umpire, he's allowing the timeout. Martinez called time just as Cole went into his motion. Umpire allowed it, so we're going to reset, and we're going to have the 0-2 again. Misses high, 1-2. Either way, we're going to have Daniel up, who's 0 for 1 on the night, next for the Hornets. There's the 1-2. Umpire doesn't like it. Maybe a little low, and we're going to have an even count, 2-2. Again, the cerebral game at play, the infield in. Cannot give away that run. A ground ball in the infield is probably going to check a runner. All sorts of situations here. A ball in play can be dangerous. Here's the pitch. Ball is hit to first base. Throw back over to third. Got him! And the Rattlers double play themselves out of the inning. A line shot to Javi Hernandez. Makes the play for the second out. Throws it down to Gamboa. Tags the runner. And they sit the Hornets down again. You cannot count the Rattlers out. They put their backs up against the wall. And this young team demonstrates that they can handle the stress. We are through 4.5 exciting innings of baseball. It's all tied up at 1-1. We'll be back at Rattler Field on the Rattler Up Network. All right, we're back at Rattler Field. Rattlers now back in business. Cole Wietrich will lead it off for the Rattlers. 0 for 1 on the night. 1-1, bottom of the fifth. What an exciting top of the fifth. For the second time, the Rattlers get themselves out of a jam. Here's the pitch, takes inside for a ball, 1-0. Unbelievable defensive play, and it is absolutely appropriate. In the pregame talk with Coach Webb, he said Rattler baseball is built on defense, and it was prophetic. That's exactly what's happened tonight. Here's the pitch to Cole, swing and a miss, ball, strike one, 1-1. Coach Webb, his first year with the program in 2007. And since 2007, that Rattler way, the Rattler way of playing baseball has been successful. He's doing it with these young kids here tonight. Here's the 1-1 to Cole. Puts a ball foul just down the right field line, 1-2. It's the first year for Coach Webb in the last 8 to not have one of his 3 sons on the field with him. I talked to him a little bit about that before the game and what a huge adjustment that was. But those are just his 3 biological sons. These kids, he loves them and treats them just like his own. The family in Rattler baseball is so thick. It's so incredible. You see it every year since 2007. All right, here's the 1-2. Swinging, a miss, got him. Goes down swinging, 1 away in the inning. In fact, one of Coach Webb's sons, Cutter Gage, graduated San Marcos High School last year, as we know, now playing for Texas State. I asked him how Cutter Gage is doing. He said he's just been tried out at every position. He caught and played first base most recently, just figuring out life on a D1 ball field. He said it's fun for an 18-year-old to be out there playing with 22-year-olds. We wish him the best of luck. 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Ball away to number 5, Andrew Wilson. Andrew manning the shortstop side here for the Rattlers today. Here's the 1-0, misses way high for ball 2. Of course, Cutter Gage, not the only San Marcos High School grad playing college baseball. On opening day in the NCAA for college baseball, there were 12 San Marcos High School graduates on opening day rosters of college baseball teams across the country. So an incredible representation. Here's the 2-0, swings and fouls it off for a strike, 2-1. Incredible representation. To think that 12 players that bleed Rattler purple are out playing college ball somewhere in this country on opening day. It's an incredible, incredible experience, and one that we know this young Rattler club is trying to replicate as they move along. Andrew Wilson, shortstop. He struck out in the second, looking to avenge that here. Down ahead, 2-1, with 1 out here in the 5th. Here's the pitch. Takes one. That ball is deep to left field. Left fielder going back on it. It's back. It's off the wall. Wilson pulls up at second, and he has a double off the wall. Boy, he got a hold of that one. Rattlers in business in the 5th. Dugout exploding with energy with that shot. Unbelievable, huge. I mean, off the bat, it was a rocket, and watching the left fielder go back, you had to think that had a chance of getting out, but it did what it needed to do. It got over the head of the left fielder. Runner goes to second, and that may be all for Renteria. East Central head coach coming out to talk. No motion yet to a bullpen. Could be a switch of an infielder, however, so we'll look and see as the Rattlers also gather up at the first base side to talk strategy. When you're knotted in a 1-1 tie, absolutely every base runner makes every bit of difference. And this is exactly what the Rattlers want to see. A runner in scoring position, 1 out, as we head to back to the top of the order. Helgeson is up to bat. A fly out and a walk tonight, but Helgeson definitely somebody that can bring this situation to bear for the Rattlers. All right, looks like Renteria is going to stay in the game. He's struck out 6 Rattlers tonight, only gave up the 1 run in the first. He's been hard to touch since then. Set him down in order in the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Struck out the 5th. He had 10 straight retired, but boy, gave up a massive double. And now to the top of the order for the Rattlers to try to make something happen. Charlie, the second baseman, has been an absolute defensive gem tonight as he takes first pitch in for a strike, 0-1. There have been 3 ground balls hit his way. He's retired all 3. Now looking to make a difference with the bat. Here's throw back to second, not in time. We talked about it earlier. Renteria had a tough first inning, threw a lot of pitches. But even in those innings, like if you look at the 4th inning, 3 up, 3 down for the Rattlers, but he went full count on 2 of the 3, was over 15, 16 pitches in the 4th. So he's definitely clicking right along on that pitch count. Here's the pitch. Charlie able to hold up as that ball sinks outside, doesn't chase, and it's 1-1. So Renteria, if he can get out of this inning, may come back for a 6th. It just depends on what that pitch count looks like. But either way, the Rattlers know this is the time to strike. All right, ball 2. Runner does not advance, 2-1. Landon Munoz waits on deck for the Rattlers. He has scored the night's only run for San Marcos, and he'd love a chance to put some more across. Timeout called at the plate. We've talked pace of pitchers quite a bit tonight. Javi worked a real quick game. Cole slowed it down. It kind of threw the Hornets off. You could definitely see a slower methodology from Renteria for the Hornets. Here's the 2-1. Misses low, 3-1. Charlie's going to be selective here. He has the option now, 3-1, to wait and find something he likes. Renteria's got to put something over the plate here. Here it comes. It's down the middle, 4 strike, 3-2. Sometimes it feels weird when you see the ball go right down the middle and the batter lets it go, but sometimes that's a really smart play. It makes the count full, gives the runner some space. It's another pitch for the pitcher, and let's see what that 3-2 becomes. He steps off. He's definitely concerned with the runner at second. Not a particularly large lead, but for whatever reason, Renteria is certainly worried about him as he looks back in now and goes for the 3-2. Here it comes. Got him on a low pitch. Umpire liked it. It's a strikeout, second of the inning. 7th of the night for Renteria. And just like that, Renteria is one batter away from potentially getting out of a troubled situation. All right, with that change in event, Rattler's going to make a change at the base paths. We're going to have a pinch runner come in at second base. As Munoz comes to the plate again, Munoz with the only run scored so far tonight. Landon put that across after a base hit, came around to score in the first. The man in the left field side for the Rattlers tonight. Big at bat for both teams, 1-1. Bottom of the 5th, runner at second, 2 outs. Renteria remains in the game, checks back at the runner, and here's the pitch. Munoz held up, but the umpire liked it. 0-1. Munoz hitting .229 for the year. 6 RBIs so far. He'd love to add one more of those right here, right now. There's the pitch high, ball 1. Again, we talk about a young Rattler team, but so far the youth has not seemed to affect the stress levels. They're holding on. They're playing. They're battling. Here's the battle of 1-1. All right, swing and a miss. Strike 2. Caught a little piece of the catcher there. Umpire checking to make sure he's okay. Renteria again, 7 strikeouts on the evening. Very, very scary to go behind on him. He's been able to convert when he gets to 2 strikes. But again, Munoz, the one guy that's got to him so far. Let's see what he can do here, 1-2. Really concerned about the runner. Runner goes, swing and a miss, strike three. Runner was trying to get ahead. Boy, a ball in play would have done what it needed, but unfortunately, Renteria gives up the massive double off the wall, but otherwise 3 more strikeouts for the inning. We're through 5 when we've got an exciting district matchup here tonight at Rattler Field. It is 1-1, and we'll be back on the Rattler Up Network. We're back with you at Rattler Field in an exciting District 29 6A matchup between the East Central Hornets and the San Marcos Rattlers. Both teams scored 1 in the first, and it's been lights out ever since. As we go to the top of the 6th, Hornets looking to see what they can do to get back on the board. Their leadoff batter, Daniel, takes ball 1. Cole Wiatrick in. He came in earlier in the night in a ball up in the air, center fielder Elijah Ramirez under it. Ball up in the air, center fielder Elijah Ramirez under it for the out, and there's 1 away here in the 6th. All right. The Hornets star, the pitcher Renteria. The Hornets star, the pitcher Renteria now looking to make some good work of the Hornets, and then get back to his Cats at home, Simba and Nala. I'm sure they'll love to see him, especially if the Rattlers get the W tonight. And here's the 1-1. Ground ball, hit to short. Andrew Wilson's on it. Throws across to first. Got him. And there's 2 outs in the inning. Just 1. Here's the pitch. 1. Here's the pitch. Looks like it got him. The umpire says it got him in the elbow. That was a pitch inside, but it did catch him. So it's a hit by pitch, and a runner takes first. To see if we could put her away to number 22. To see if we could put her away to number 22, Charlie Helgeson, a junior who's also played in every single game this season. Charlie with the opportunity here, 2 outs, runner at first to put him away in the 6th and bring the Rattlers up in the 6th to try to put some runs on the board and get ahead in a tight 1-1 matchup in this 29-6A battle between the Hornets and the Rattlers. We talked earlier about college players, but we want to talk a little bit about pro players. Rattler alumni David Hamilton, as you know, went on to play at the University of Texas, was drafted, has made his way through the minor leagues, got some time with the Boston Red Sox, and by all appearances, it looks like he may be named the opening day starter at second base for the Boston Red Sox this year. When you talk about a thriving Rattler baseball program, again, 12 players on opening day rosters on college baseball teams this season. You got David Hamilton possibly starting at second for the Boston Red Sox. It is incredible to be a part of the Rattler Baseball Nation. But with all that said, we want to see if our young Rattlers, again, 25 varsity players, 21 returning next year with 14 returning after that. But these young Rattlers showing what they're all about. If this is your first chance to see the Rattlers tonight on our debut broadcast, you're seeing what this team is all about. And now we're going to see what they can do in a very stressful situation. Big at-bat in the ball game. Runner at first, 2 outs, top of the 6th. We're in a 1-1 battle on this debut broadcast. Thank you for the digital communication students from the San Marcos High School for putting this broadcast on. They've been fixing video feeds. Josh, our teacher, he's been doing a wonderful job up here guiding traffic, letting the kids do what they do. We appreciate him and all his work. And now let's see if we can get all the kids and the teachers and everyone a W. All right, first pitch to Sanchez. Misses for a ball. Josh Waklausik is the teacher, one of the two teachers in the digital communications program. He's actually manning one of the main production booth up here in the press box. And he has kids that have created graphics to put on the board, throw over to first, not in time. He's taught the kids how to run the cameras. They set up. Kids were out here as early as 4:30 this afternoon setting up riggings and sound equipment, audio, video equipment, Ethernet equipment, all to bring you this live broadcast. Runner goes to second, squared around the bunt, brought it back. There's the throw. Umpire with a delayed call. Again, from here, for what it's worth, it looked like he got it. Umpire was looking for something. I think the delay is what's frustrating. He's going to say he got in under the tag and held onto the bag. So the runner advances to second on it with a stolen base. Now the Hornets have a runner in scoring position. That's huge. 2 outs and a 1-1 count now to Sanchez. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to second base. It's going to find the hole. It does. Pitcher has to cover. Covers the bag. Got him for the out. How many times are we going to say the Rattlers are built for defense? Second baseman makes the diving stab, flips it over to the pitcher who makes the catch at the plate, at the bag, and the Rattlers once again work themselves out of trouble. A 4-1 ground out. The Hornets leave 1, and we're through 5.5 innings and still tied at 1. Keep it here on the Rattler Up Network.
On behalf of the student body and staff of San Marcos CISD, I want to extend a heartfelt thank you to our voters who helped us pass the 2023 bond. We're really excited to bring you some of the things we have done with the bond money in the hopes of helping our student body. You will see some of our newest safety features that have come with the purchase of 6 new buses, and we're excited to share those with you. Illuminated school bus signs. The illuminated signs enhance visibility during early mornings and low light conditions. Illuminated stop arms. When the red lights flash, 2 brightly lit stop arms extend, providing clear signals for motorists to stop. Backup cameras. Our backup cameras allow drivers to safely detect and avoid any obstacles when reversing. Electric crossing gates. The crossing gates extend in front of the bus, allowing students to safely cross with clear visibility. Integrated car seats. These integrated seats double as car seats, providing extra support and safety for our smallest riders. We are grateful for the...
All right, we're back at the Rattler Up Network. Going to the bottom of the 6th. Renteria remains on the mound for the Hornets. And the Rattlers send up Ramirez to the plate. Takes a strike to begin 0-1. Elijah out in center field tonight, sophomore. Leads the team in at-bats as well as plate appearances. He walked in the first, flew out in the third. Swing going to miss strike 2. 0-2 to Elijah. Elijah looking to make some noise here to get a start in the 6th. It's been a great game. Again, 1 run for each team in the first inning and then lights out, including some dazzling Rattler defense to get themselves out of some jams. Here comes the 0-2. Misses low, 1-2. On no less than 3 separate occasions, the Rattlers found themselves with 2 runners in scoring positions and only 1 out and found ways to get out of it. It's been an incredible ball game. The Hornets have got to be frustrated as the 1-2 makes its way out, fouls it off, lives to fight another day. There was not a foul. I apologize. Catcher got the ball. It was a swing and a miss, and Ramirez goes down swinging 1 away. Renteria has been really, really tough to touch tonight. 9 strikeouts for Renteria thus far. As we now send Jack Vasquez to the plate. Here's the pitch. Ball hit, left center field. Ball driving out, left fielder under it though, and able to make the play. Jack got a hold of that one, went after that first pitch, but just didn't quite have the power it needed, didn't find the gap, got up under it, and just like that, there's 2 outs for the Rattlers. And Colson Giese, the junior, one of 2 team captains, up for the Rattlers. All right, we have had some 2-out defensive gems. Let's say we get a 2-out rally started for the Rattlers here in the bottom of the 6th. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Colson, as we mentioned, also playing football, involved in culinary arts at San Marcos High School. Digs in and awaits the 0-1. Ball low, 1-1. Rattlers have Juan Alonso on deck. Should Giese find a way to get on? Colson so far catching a great game behind the plate. Looking to do it with his bat now. Digs in to face a 1-1. Gets a hold of it, but it goes out of play. Kids in the stands looking for a souvenir. But now Giese faces a 1-2 count. Renteria has been strong through 5 2/3, looking to finish out this 6th inning and send this game to the 7th, tied 1-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, got him, strike 3. And once again, Renteria sets him down in order. We have played 6 at Rattler Field, and we are all tied up at 1. We'll be back with Rattler Baseball in just a moment. We are back on the Rattler Up Network, live from Rattler Field, where through 6 innings of play, the Hornets and Rattlers remain locked at 1 apiece. Charlie Helgeson on the mound for the Rattlers continues this amazing gem of a game for 3 Rattler pitchers. Here's this first pitch of the inning, in there for a strike, strike 1. This is a huge opportunity for the Hornets as they have the top of their order up. In fact, Gonzalez, the batter here, as we go to 1-1. He is 2 for 3 on the night and has scored the lone run for the Hornets. So he would definitely be the guy to get them going. So what a big inning. They're going to go 1, 2, 3 for the Hornets, top of the 7th. Here's the pitch. Ball hit out into center field. Elijah Able to get to it, knock it down, but base hit. Gonzalez is on his third hit of the night, and now Tijerina comes up with a chance to give the Hornets the lead. Tijerina flew out to center twice, reached on got on base on a walk earlier, throw over to first, not in time. All right, infield checking their signs, getting their defensive positions together. As Tijerina looks in at he squares around but kind of pulls back early. Ball outside, 2-1. Gonzalez, they throw back over to first, not in time. 1-1 ball game. Every base runner so important, as we've said before. Gonzalez away from first. Charlie into the windup. Bunt laid down. Pitcher on it. Over to first for the out. Third sacrifice bunt of the game for both teams. They're playing small ball, and it's a 1-1 ball game. That's what you got to do. That's going to bring up number 21, Ramirez, for the Hornets, with a runner in scoring position and one out. Ramirez, a .238 hitter for the season for the Hornets. He has a double and 5 RBI. We'll work to get some video feedback for you, but we'll let you know the action. Here's first pitch. Ball hit out into left field. Charging. Got it! Throw back to second. Not going to be a time, but Landon Munoz with a huge play out in left field for the second out of the inning, and that could be a game saver. Unbelievable play from Landon out in left. If he does not get there, we have got runners on the corners and an out. But because he does, we're looking at runner at second with 2 outs and Webb's out to the mound to talk. While Webb talks, we told you big night as the softball players have their game going right next door to us. Girls soccer with a playoff game against Medina Valley. Unfortunately, we've got to report the Rattler Stadium emptying out as the game is over. The girls lose a tough one to Medina Valley, 1-0. What an incredible run for that girls soccer team. Both soccer teams just last night, boys soccer, go to penalty kicks. 2 incredible soccer teams ending their incredible seasons. Hats off to both the boys and girls soccer teams on a great season. Rattlers right here in a battle with the East Central Hornets. 1-1 in the 7th. Webb went out to talk. They're bringing on a new arm. This is the chance that we needed to make the change. Our pitchers have done a wonderful job holding the team to just 1 run for the night. But number 5, Andrew Wilson, on to see if he can put this away here in the 6th. Andrew Wilson, a sophomore, one of several, as we mentioned, here on this team. He inherits a runner at second and 2 outs. So if he can slam the door here, the Rattlers will come up in the bottom of the 7th, tied at 1, with a chance to walk it off. But he's going to have to take care of number 9, Sosa, a .263 batter for the season. He's 1 for 3 on the night, reaching on a base hit and a fielder's choice. Sosa with 3 RBIs. He's also come around to score twice on the season and 19 at-bats. So Wilson, who's been playing shortstop tonight, will now come on and see if he can take care of the business it needs to take care of here in the top of the 7th. Webb given the instructions. Wilson's pitched 7.2 innings this season, 7 2/3. He's 1-0 for the season so far. He's only given up 4 runs with a 1.82 ERA. So he is definitely the man in the position that we need him in to get this final out in the 7th. Number 9, Sosa, is who the Hornets turn to. And here we go. The wind is picked up here at Rattler Field. It is blowing stiffly to left. Ball inside, 1-0. The flags have really picked up. You can see it. They're dead straight. It's whipping through. Any ball in the air is going to be a tough play. We're looking to get that fly ball to put the third out here, but it could be a difficult play for the defense. Here's the pitch. And there is a ball in the air. It is to left field and out of play. Got to wonder if that stays in, if not for the wind. It's going to be a challenge. If it stays like this, it could make for an interesting bottom of the 7th for the Rattlers. Of course, they definitely want to be getting to the bottom of the 7th, tied at 1. But we got to get Sosa here first. Runner is second, 1-1, and here's the pitch. Throw back to second, not in time. Again, Rattler defense been the name of the game tonight. Love to see another play here to give us another chance to live here in the 7th. Top 7, 1-1. And here's the 1-1 pitch to Sosa. Called it, strike 1-2, 1-2. All right, once again, ahead of the count. Pitcher has some options. We're not too worried about Gonzalez on second. If we can get the batter, we can get out of this and go take care of business in the bottom of the 7th. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him. Strike 3. And we're going to go to the bottom of the 7th. Rattlers and Hornets tied at 1. Keep it here on the Rattler Up Network. Welcome back to the Rattler Up Network, our debut broadcast of the Digital Communication CTE program, bringing you the first live broadcast of Rattler baseball. And what a night to debut. Through video feed efforts, through audio feed efforts, through changes, these kids have done a wonderful, wonderful job of bringing you Rattler baseball, and what an exciting game they've brought you. We have played 6.5 innings. We are tied at 1-1. Renteria takes the inning for his 7th inning worked. He's struck out 9 Rattlers, and he's looking to do more here. Here's the first pitch, and there's a strike to Juan Alonso, 0-1 to start. And a strike that he actually is up to 10 strikeouts. Renteria has been on fire. Swing and a miss, strike 2. The Rattlers got to him in the first. Munoz was able to come around and score after a base hit, but that has been all they've been able to do since then. He set him down in order 4 times. A massive double in the 6th that they weren't able to, or the 5th that they weren't able to push across is all they've been able to do before that. Here's the swing and a foul ball out of play. We're going to go 0-2 again. Alonso has worked him to 2 strikes each at bat this inning. Got to wonder how much is left in the tank for Renteria, but the kid's been on fire. But it's only going to take 1. Here's the 0-2. Pops it up, foul ball back. We'll reset 0-2. Juan, 259 on the year, 7 hits, 4 RBIs. Been in every single game for the Rattlers this season. And this could be the biggest one so far. Both teams with a 2-2 district record. Here's the pitch. Misses high, ball 1. We mentioned earlier on Tuesday night, behind a Jack Vasquez 6-inning no-hitter, the Rattlers blank them 10-0. We don't even play the full game on 10-run rule, but tonight, 1-1. And we're battling for every base runner. We're battling for every pitch. It has been a great game here at Rattler Field on a beautiful night as the wind continues to pick up. Jackets have come out a little bit. One of those Texas evenings. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him. Strike 3. His 11th strikeout for the night. Renteria absolutely in complete control so far. 11 strikeouts. That is going to send Mason Gamboa, the senior, up to bat. Mason would like to get this started here and bring up Wiatrick. Let's see if he can get on base. Here's the first pitch. Misses high for a ball. Mason, a senior, involved in the ECHS program. Earned his associate's degree with his high school diploma upon graduation. Here's the 1-0. Missed for ball 2. We have Wiatrick and Wilson following Gamboa. Should he be able to get on base and get a rally going here in the bottom of the 7th? He's ahead in the count, 2-0. Squares around a bunt. Takes ball 3. 3-0. Now Renteria for the Hornets has been able to battle back, but he finds himself way behind now on a 3-0. Gamboa, green light, take. We're going to find out. He squares around. Ball misses outside. It's ball 4, and he takes off for first. Catcher gets to it quickly, and the Rattlers are in business. 1 out in the bottom of the 7th, but we have a runner at first, and now Cole Wiatrick to the plate with a chance to move runners ahead and keep this rally going. Cole, he was the middle pitcher, came in to relieve Javi Hernandez, gave way to Charlie Helgeson, did a wonderful job through the middle innings for the Rattlers, keeping the Hornets off the board. It would be a really great job if he could come in now and contribute with the bat as well. Great night for Cole. Let's see what he can do here. Runner at first, 1 out. And here we go. Ball catches that inside corner for a strike, 0-1. We have a pinch runner at first base for Gamboa, looking to build that speed. Get Nate Velasquez over there. Ball hit up, out of play. It'll be 0-2. Nate's a sophomore. He leads the team in stolen bases with 9. He's only been caught stealing once all season long. But the count's been 0-2. Pitch out could be in play. We'll see if he sends him. He stays put. Ball in. Oh, he takes off on the pitch. Got it. He's there into second base. Slight bobble by the catcher. And he is all over it. Nate Velasquez moves himself over to second. And now Wiatrick has a 1-2 count with a runner in scoring position. The winning run is at second for the Rattlers in what has been an exciting ball game here at Rattler Field. Renteria pitching from the stretch. Checks the runner at second. Here's the 1-2. Umpire time at the plate. And we're going to reset here. Runner at second, 1-2 count. Big at bat here for the Rattlers. Looking to put that last run across and put this game away in the 7th. 1-2 the count. The pitch. Outside, ball 2. Cole able to lay off that one. So tough you're protecting with 2 strikes. You know you got to do what you got to do with 2 strikes, but he knows, hey, I can't get to that one. I can't put up a good bat on that. He lays off. And now he's worked the count even 2-2. Here's the pitch. way high, ball 3. So the Hornets' only pitcher for tonight, Renteria, facing the Rattlers' middle pitcher in Wiatrick. And we have a full count with a runner in scoring position. Tijerina comes in for the Hornets to talk his pitcher down. Renteria, again, after a shaky first inning, has just been on fire, has not had a lot of pressure put on him. And so it is nice to see the Rattlers be able to do so here. 3-2 the count, one away. Nate Velasquez on for the Rattlers on second base. And here's a crucial pitch in the game. Misses high, ball 4. Cole heads down to first base with a base on balls. And we have 2 runners on as Andrew Wilson, the sophomore, comes to the plate. Catcher going to go out and talk, and it's actually going to bring the coaches out. We'll see, is this going to be it for Renteria? We're bringing, looks like the left fielder's coming in. We'll see if that's the change they're going to make. Yeah, Renteria's going to go ahead and come out of the game. What an incredible night for the young man as number 44, Sanchez, comes in from left to take his place. Unbelievable game for Renteria. Struck out 11 Rattlers on the night, gives up just 1 run, but he is responsible for the runners at first and second. And now the Hornets are going to go to the relief pitcher in an exciting conclusion, potentially, in this District 29 6A matchup between the Hornets and the Rattlers. So as Sanchez warms up, we take a look. Again, we said 2-2, the district record for both teams. We mentioned earlier the Rattlers got a win against East Central on Tuesday, as well as beating Buda Johnson. They dropped their home and away to Clemens. For the Hornets, they split their series with Steele, losing 4-2 at home, but winning 5-3 on the road. They beat Judson at home in a big one, 11-0, but as we said, dropped their last game. They come into the game on a 3-game losing streak. So in a lot of ways, this game with those extra implications for the Hornets, as they know that they've got to get back on the winning streak as the time clock is ticking in District 29 6A. They will play a home and away against Canyon next week, as the Rattlers will be home and away against Judson next week. So big matchups coming for both teams. And the Hornets, hopeful for some extra baseball tonight, hoping they can keep this tied and knotted up at 1-1. It's all right, Sanchez almost over with his warm-up tosses. Rattlers going back to the field. So to reset, we have Gamboa at second. Wiatrick at first. There's 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. Andrew Wilson, the sophomore, will be the Rattler to take the job here at the plate. The job to put a ball in play, get runners advanced. And again, a team built on defense, looking to stay alive in a 1-1 ball game. Coach Webb mentioned leading isn't about stats. It's about playing in pressure situation. And this young team full of sophomores is certainly having the chance to do just that. All right, here's the first pitch to Wilson. Now we're going to check back to second. Not in time, keeping the runner honest. Again, the defense for the Hornets aware that a base hit very well could score. We've got speed at second base. The leading stolen bases guy for the Rattlers is at second here. And here's the opening pitch to Wilson. Went at the head. It broke back in, but didn't get to the plate. So it's going to be 1-0 to Wilson. Again, Nate Velasquez, the sophomore, leads the team in stolen bases, leads the team in runs scored, has only been caught stealing once all season. That is exactly who you want to be representing the winning run at second in a situation like this. The 1-0 misses outside, ball 2. Situations you're looking at, a fly ball deep enough can certainly advance the runners, at least advance the runner to third. With the kind of speed you're looking at second, a base hit could score that winning run. Definitely need to put a ball in play. But right now, Wilson nursing that 2-0 count. Certainly going to be stingy about what he wants to see. He lets that one go. Strike one, 2-1. He had a pitch to see. No reason. New pitcher coming in. He's certainly under that same stress. Again, Renteria comes away, striking out 11 Rattlers, and now remains to sit and see if Sanchez can get the job done for the Hornets. Wilson steps back out of the plate and calls time. All right, batter's ready. Pitcher has a count. Here's a 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike two. Off speed there, Wilson not able to pull back on the off-speed pitch, and it's the count is even now, 2-2. One away, bottom of the seventh. Two runners on, winning run at second, and here's the 2-2. Outside, ball three. Another full count. We've been full of full counts tonight, both the Rattlers and the Hornets. Might be a little bit of a cushion for Nate out there at second, knowing the count's full. Here we go. Lays off a high one, ball four, and the bases are loaded full of Rattlers. And we're headed to the top of the order for the Rattlers. This is playing out exactly the way you'd want it. Bases loaded, just one away. And number 22, Charlie Helgeson, in for the Rattlers with the bases loaded. Get a ball in play. Let's win this game, Rattlers. Here we go. And what an amazing show it would be if Charlie is the guy to drive in the winning run. Charlie in the digital communications program. Only he's playing his part on this live broadcast on the field with a bat in his hand. Bases loaded, one away, and the pitch. Pitch a little low. Umpire liked it, though, for a strike, 0-1. As I mentioned, Charlie in the digital communication program, a part of the program. The kids that are out here tonight working cameras, audio, production, bringing this live broadcast to you for the first time tonight on YouTube on the Rattler Up Network. Infield playing in the pitch. Umpire likes that one too for a strike, 0-2. Obviously, East Central's fully committed everybody in on the infield and the grass. They have to come home on anything in play. Only one out, bases full of Rattlers, 0-2. High for a ball one. 1-2. We talked about these stress situations. We've said it all night. Young Rattlers team, they have responded. They have put themselves in a position to walk away with a win in the seventh. Bases loaded, infield in for the Hornets. Corners charging. Here's the 1-2. Ground ball up the middle to the pitcher. Pitcher comes back to the plate. Got him at the plate. Oh, that was close. Just about had it. You got to give it up to the Hornet defense. The Rattlers had exactly what they wanted. Nate Velasquez charging with everything, but the second baseman for the Hornets makes the throw to the plate, and there are 2 outs in the inning. Unbelievable play. Sometimes you just got to give it up to the other team when they make the play. They took care of what they were supposed to, and now the bases remain loaded, but with just 2 outs. It is a fully different situation for the Rattlers as Munoz steps to the plate for San Marcos. Swing and a miss, strike one. Runner advances, hold on, back to third, and they got him. No, we have a home plate umpire saying we've got controversy at third. Catcher drops the ball, throws down to third. Play back at third. You see there, the field umpire ruled him out. Home plate umpire comes in and overrules. Don't believe the third baseman had control of the ball. And the Rattlers escape a dangerous situation. On the other side of all that, it's going to be 0-1. That's going to be your count to Landon Munoz. Bases loaded, 2 outs, 1-1 ball game. We didn't have enough excitement tonight, folks. We needed a close play at third as well. Here's the 0-1. Fouled back to the screen, 0-2. Elijah Ramirez waits on deck for the Rattlers, hoping not to be needed because he wants his team to put the ball in play, get the last run in. Biggest moment of the game so far. Here's the 0-2 to Munoz. Outside, ball 1, 1-2. Four consecutive batters have worked the count to 2 strikes for the Rattlers. They are making the Hornets deliver, but both teams' defenses have delivered in spades tonight, keeping this game. This could be a 6-6 game, a 5-5 game easily, if not for the defensive prowess of both teams. Here's the 1-2. Outside, ball 2. Got some Hornets jumping in the field. They wanted that call. That's consistently been a ball tonight, however. Umpire actually having to give a warning to the East Central dugout. Lets them know that was outside. So here we go again. Bases loaded. 2-2, 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th at Rattler Field. Ball inside. Count goes full. And here we go. 3-2. 2 outs. Bases loaded. The Rattlers have dialed up the excitement for the debut live broadcast on YouTube. Sanchez into pitch, coming in just this inning for the Hornets. He's gotten himself into a load of trouble, but he could find his way out and live to see an 8th inning. Full count, 2 outs. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and we're going to extras. Rattlers leave 3 on the base paths. Hornets defense holds up just like the Rattlers have, and through 7 innings of play, we are tied at 1, and we will head to the 8th when we return here on the Rattler Up Network. Welcome back to the Rattler Up Network. We're on our live debut broadcast for the Digital Communications CTE program at San Marcos High School, bringing you live Rattler baseball on the YouTube channel and the Rattler Up Network. And we're going to bring you some extra baseball. We're going to the 8th inning, tied at 1-1. Number 4, Martinez, up for the Hornets. And we're going to continue here. First pitch is a strike. Now pitching for the Rattlers, number 5, Andrew Wilson. Came on earlier, continues on in the 8th. Here's the 0-1. Outside for a ball, ball 1-1. Martinez is 0 for 3 tonight. Misses a little bit low for a ball, 2-1. The Rattlers in the bottom of the 8th will send up their 3, 4, 5 hitters, Ramirez, Vasquez, and Giese. Misses low for a ball 3, 3-1 to Martinez. The Rattlers have had 4 pitchers tonight, all having done a wonderful job. Defense has been the name of the game. Catches the corner for a strike, 3-2. The number of times both the Hornets and the Rattlers have gotten themselves out of a bind thanks to their glove are getting to be too many to count. Every inning we've seen incredible defensive plays. Here's the full count in the pitch. Ground ball to second, over to first for the out. One away for the Rattlers in the top of the 8th. Again, defense has been the name of the game tonight. And the Rattlers are hoping to continue with that. Keep the Hornets off the board. Send up your 3, 4, 5 in the bottom of the 8th and put this thing away. But right now they face number 3, Daniel from the Hornets. As Wilson deals and delivers a strike, 0-1. Daniel's 0 for 2 tonight. He did reach on a walk in the first. That one misses low, 1-1. Wilson came on in the 7th, finished out the inning, gave the Rattlers the chance. Swing and a miss, strike 2, 1-2. Rattlers bottom of the 7th, bases loaded with 1 out, bases loaded with 2. But the Hornets did what they had to do to keep the Rattlers off the board, and we've got extra baseball tonight. All right, Wilson steps off. He's going to reset. 1 down, 1-2 the count. And now the batter wants to step out. All right, everybody seems to be ready to go. And the 1-2 is delivered. Shot to third base, gobbled up, and no problem at all. Defense continues to reign. And the Rattlers get the out. 2 outs in the inning. And now the Hornets sending up a new player, number 1, Juarez, taking the place of Renteria, who had been the ace that was just all over the Rattlers tonight after giving up 1 in the first. Ball misses outside. Juarez, only 10 plate appearances this month or this season for the Hornets. 6 at-bats official, 2 runs scored. 1-0, right down the middle, strike 1. All right, so 2 outs here in the 8th. Juarez looking to extend things for the Hornets. Takes strike 2. And Wilson finds himself right where he wants to be. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing. They're going to say he went, and he did. Strike 3, got him. The Rattlers sit him down 1-2-3 in the 8th, and we're going to go to the bottom of the 8th, and we're still tied at 1-1. Keep it here, Rattler Baseball on the Rattler Up Network. We are back. It's a beautiful night at Rattler Field. One of those Texas evenings where shorts and t-shirt were appropriate in the first inning, and in the eighth, break out your jackets. The wind continues to blow out to left field. But more importantly, we're playing extra baseball. It's the bottom of the eighth. The Hornets and the Rattlers continue to battle 1-1, and the Rattlers send up number 4, Elijah Ramirez, to get them started. Looks at that one at the letters for a strike, 0-1. Elijah walked and reached second in the first, flied out and struck out in his other at-bats, looking to get on base and get something going here. Foul back to the screen, strike 2. Sanchez came on in the 7th to replace Renteria, who had just been incredible for the Hornets. Got the strikeout in the 7th to end the inning. Came on in the 8th, got him 1-2-3 in the 8th, or in the 7th, I'm sorry. Now is alive here in the 8th coming on. Ball outside, 1-2. Sorry, he came on in the 7th, replacing Renteria, and was the benefit of some defensive gems that kept the Rattlers from pushing bases loaded across twice. Here's the 1-2 to Ramirez. Ball to the shortstop, gobbled up, throw to first. Is it in time? Just in time. Ramirez hustling down the line. What really could have been a routine play to short. Ramirez made him work for it, only a half step off, but it is an out, and we're 1 down in the 8th. And that'll bring up Jack Vasquez. Again, the hits have been difficult to come by tonight. Looking to break through, break free. 1 run is all that's needed. First pitch, a strike to Vasquez, 0-1. Again, this is a production of the Digital Communications Program. Thanks to Chandler Hammett, Lucas Rodriguez, and Alex Upton, the students manning the main stations, as that ball is fouled up and out of play, 0-2. Chandler, Lucas, and Alex doing a wonderful job tonight. They put the miles on their watches for sure, walking around the field, getting cameras set up, reestablishing things, getting up to the stadium. So special thanks to them for making this happen tonight on our debut broadcast. Here's the 0-2. Breaking pitch, misses inside for a ball, 1-2. All right, Vasquez peering out to Sanchez, 1-2 the count. 1 away, here's the pitch. Thought about it, held back, 2-2. Of course, Josh Waclowczyk and Jack Moore, the 2 teachers in the Digital Communications Program, and Josh out here working the production, keeping the kids in line, helping them find their way to their stations. The pitch, ground ball, foul, 3, remains 2-2. Josh has been making the cameras, helping fix the cameras, getting the cameras in order, helping the kids fix what they do. It's student-led, but the adults behind the scenes making it work are so crucial, and we've been so excited to bring you Rattler Baseball tonight in this inaugural broadcast on the Rattler Up Network. We hope to continue to bring these events to you, both sports, fine arts, and other events across the Rattler Nation. Right now, Vasquez sees a 2-2, puts the ball in play, drifts up to center field. Center fielder's under it, and there's 2 outs in the 8th. Again, this broadcast and we will be broadcasting all the remaining home Rattler baseball games. This proof of concept will allow the digital communications team to move forward and see if they could continue by broadcasting other sports, choir concerts, theater plays, different musical events, art events across the Rattler Nation to showcase why it is always a great day to be a Rattler in the city of San Marcos, Texas. 2 outs here in the 8th, and Giese up to bat. Swing and a miss, strike 1, 0-1. Looking ahead for the Hornets, they're going to be 8, 9, and 1 batters in their order if the Rattlers can't keep us away from the 9th inning. Pitch outside for a ball, 1-1. We're going to test the battery life of some of our equipment tonight in extra inning baseball. Here's the pitch. Takes a little off it, catches it, breaks over the plate, 1-2. Giese has a base hit on the evening. He's 1 for 3 for the night. Looking to get back on base and spark a little 2-out rally for the Rattlers. Here's the 1-2. There's a ball driven left field. It's carrying it's gone! Unbelievable. It's a home run. And that is going to be a walk-off home run. Rattlers crowding the plate. Unbelievable. Rattlers are going to win it 2-1 on a Colson Giese walk-off home run in the inaugural broadcast of Rattler Baseball on Rattler Up Network. Keep the cameras rolling as the Rattlers celebrate. What a battle. What a win. 2-1 the final from Rattler Nation. Colson Giese, the hero, team captain junior, stepped up when it was needed, drives one over the left field wall, got absolutely every bit of it. And the Rattlers win. What a night here at Rattler Nation at Rattler Field. The ball left his bat like a rocket. The crowd shot to their feet. It was an amazing thing to see. And as soon as it went, you didn't even have to watch the ball. You could watch the dugout. You saw the dugout shoot out onto the field. And now the celebrating continues. The Rattlers are 3-2 in district. They sweep the home and away against the East Central Hornets. And this was one of the absolute best ways to debut Rattler Baseball on the Rattler Up Network. It took 8 innings to do it, but the Rattlers get the win 2-1. Again, thank you, Chandler, Lucas, and Alex, students from the digital communications program, for coming out and making the magic happen this evening. Unbelievable. We will be back Tuesday night. Look on social media accounts for the link, or go to the YouTube page, SMHS Audio Video, click live, and every Rattler game for the rest of the night, way out for home games, will be broadcast there. Super exciting night for the Rattlers. Great day to be a Rattler. And so for the Rattler Up Network, the final score from Rattler Field in 8 innings, the Rattlers 2, the Hornets 1. Thank you for watching. We'll see you again next time on the Rattler Up Network.